What is good, ladies and gents? This is another day of backtesting until I am profitable. Okay, I think this is good. Now, today is September the 30th, last day. It's the it's the last day of the month, right? And yeah, we're gonna do a backtesting session. Probably if I still have some time, I could record like monthly recap, what to change, what to learn from, sorry, and the overall review of the whole month. So without delay, I'd like to start with the backtesting session, and let's get into it. So I'm doing the 10:23 a.m. session here. By the way, I would like to put another like way to journal here. Well, okay, because like I'm not journaling any of these trades, and I would like to put some journals in. So let's remove these drawings. Now I think I'll go to the next day open here. So we're looking bullish here. Here we're still in the gap, but I think we're gonna continue higher. Like this was a retracement lower, then we continue high. So I think here we could be about to put in some bullish price action, considering that yesterday was extremely bullish, for which we can see how the entries were looking like on that day. That trade we took, when was it? I think it was somewhere inside here. Well, stopped on retracement, and then it started spooling higher, like right until 15, which is absolutely crazy. Now on this new day, if we go on the 1 hour, we have a very big pool of liquidity here and a potential fair value gap. Okay, it's possible I could raise the discount, but I'm not factoring in that we're gonna drop all the way here. So we've got this fair value gap. Now this is the Asian session here, and we've got this equal lows. So this is sell side. Sorry, I was looking for this. Okay, so this is sell side. Now where's the open at? So we're on Monday, right? So the open is right here. This is the midnight open. So I want us to learn how to frame price. For the standard deviation levels, we can do it like this. So these are the potential targets, this level here, and I think the 5 level will be this level of buy side. So you can also mark the level 4 here. Okay, now I can do it like this. So we're also in another one. We're also currently like in 1 hour fair value gap, which is possible we'll just reject and continue higher. So gotta be open to anything that could happen in the markets. Now let's play this and see. Okay, so we drop at the open, run this low here. How's the 1 minute looking like? So we ran this on the 1 minute. So hit the, is this the level 4? I think this is the level 4. If we just hit right here, the fourth standard deviation. So is there an entry here? Possibly, but I don't see any. Like my strategy, we have the sweep, the shift, but I also have this standard deviation. Standard deviation, no, inversion fair value gap that was created at the open. So if we go to the 30 seconds, now we can see how market dropped, retraced, and goes higher. So I still don't think there was a setup of mine inside here. Let's just wait. And we end up taking out the buy side level, going to 10. You can see that we're probably not going to retrace back to these levels here. And so on the 15, we have this gap here, which we could retrace to if we want to find some buy opportunities. Do you have any news this day, or it's a no-news Monday? Looks like it's a no-news Monday. So I don't know. Let me filter it here. Active. So what day is this? 23rd January. 23rd. Where do I get the notes? Okay. So I got too many break-evens in the January. So I don't see any entry so far. So here I think we could wait for the PM session, because the PM session could potentially retrace to 115 fair value gap. Then we could get like a move for the day. So this move to the downside, you can take advantage of it. Let's see. So we're at 13, we draw for shift retracement right here. If we check the daily, we've already went too far. And this other block here. sweep, shift, drop, then retracement. Okay, I'm quite hesitant about testing the PM session in this thing because I want to check. Okay, but I can do it, but then that will require me to filter the trades later on. So let's just do the morning session. For this large expression days, PM session I think provide like a better opportunity, like the retracement. So daily bias. So I believe we could still be bullish. Well, unless the market proves us wrong. So we have daily targets here. The previous day high. And this will be our buy side liquidity 4 hour. We have this gap here and this one. And the 1 hour. Well, we're currently in this one, and we've run a PM session low from yesterday. And then another further gap here just right before the open. Okay, now let's play it and see. Okay, very good drop at the open. Did this form any kind of SMT? Yep, obviously. Actually, not obviously, sometimes it doesn't happen. So I have an SMT. And okay, let's see, do we respect this gap? Yeah, right. Let's just wait, man. Volatility at the open is something you don't want to play with. Because I was thinking this gap here, one could enter on it. Go up on the 5, you can see it's looking good so far. So if this was like in the entries that I will take, this thing here, when would I take it? 9:34, but I really entries that form in that like time range are really scary. So we run this high here, pre-market high. It's actually like midnight here, retracement to the midnight stuff. Like midnight open was here. So it was retracement to midnight open, for which I think we could be forming a sell model. Okay, midnight open. Then it looks like we're starting to drop immediately. Okay, now we have yet another SMT. But where is the first presented fair value gap? It's this one here. So I think this is an order block here. Last candle on the move, right? And inversion here and a fair value gap here as well. I think we could find some buy entries inside here. And we also have like this. Where is it? So I think here it's gonna go higher. Let's actually bet on this. Let's see from here to here. Let's see if risk 30 handles. That means one contract will be 600. Take profit could be like somewhere in premium, and take profit gets hit right away. So the take profit was like a premium array. So it's possible it could reach here, but remember that it could also be reaching for a premium array and preparing itself for a drop. So that was a reasonable target. This here, yes, the entry is like this. Stop here and target somewhere, yeah, in the PD array, which delivered like right away from here to here. I think I'm gonna filter this trade to give it like it's the how's the 30-second? I think 30-second put in like a shift and structure that we put based on. Nope, absolutely none. So there was no shift and structure for this particular trade. But later on at 10, retrace into the gap, starts pulling higher. Okay, good. So let's review the trade, like add some journals. Let me put in the macros like for okay, good. So here, let's test my review. This trade was very good, but I think this was not the model because Porsche and retracement. This was like the, I don't know what name to call this model. Fair value gap or be reversal model. I think that's what I should name it to. Let's go to the playbooks. ICT. This thing here. It's not high volatility intraday scalp model. I should rename it. It's called FVG plus OB reversal model. Save. Yes, this is a better name, and I think I should also change that in tracking. Yes, it's called nice as I wanted. Now go back to backtesting trades. Actually, should go to the dashboard. And what day was this? 24th. And let's check out the trade. So how was the trade? Profit exceeded drawdown 26 times, which is really good. How much to risk on this one? $600 on a 100k account. So this trade was really good. And how can I change the playbook? Yeah, this was this one. Detach, then attach the FVG and OB reversal model. So we had an SMT, high time frame POI, and FVG retracement, and the TTP. So this is it for this trade. Now let's go to the next day. Go on the daily. Okay, so it's the next day and it looks like we're extremely bullish. I mean bearish. But look at this trade. If we had held to the buy side, which is probably really far, like it happens at the market close, but that's probably for like swing or like for holding people who hold for longer time, yeah, hold for a longer time. Right, so Wednesday 25th January, let's check the calendar. Could be an FOMC day. Yeah, so we have like some medium impact news, and we are in a daily fair value gap, this one, but we also have this one. So one's in premium, another is in discount. By that I mean like this, you can see that it's premium, discount, and I think if we are to trace to discount, then this will be like a target daily low, like to name it sell side, but then give it like purple strong accent here so that we don't miss out its detail. Now we also have okay, I think this is how it's gonna be looking like. So if we put a fib from here to here, I think that we will obviously I'm thinking we'll get a retracement back to discount before we continue higher. Now hourly time frame, we have a beautiful retracement into this fair value gap. Now this one of fair value gap, as I was saying, was formed overnight. Now we have this one as well, so I think we could retrace potentially into this one, then start probably some kind of drop, or just start pulling higher. I don't know. Let's check out the daily, by the way. Daily on ES, because there is also that level, and we have to market as well. Now yeah, this is all I can mark. Have this London fair value gap, we're some other block here, 15. I'll be waiting at the far. I don't see anything that strong. Okay, market immediately drops at the open. So I haven't seen manipulation yet, so my that means that there is no entry potential yet for me. And let's see. These wicks are interesting me here. So first off, we have an SMT here. In the 1 minute, it could be reversing to OTE or like the, let's check it out. Is it OTE? Nope, no OTE yet. Or this or premium. Sorry, I'm in equilibrium. But then we end up dropping. So the thing I was waiting for here was honestly this gap here. You can see this gap here. By the way, we have the first presented gap. here. So I'm thinking that after this run, price drops lower, then consider it touches this gap by like a few ticks, which I think will be a good entry. But yeah, we missed that out. So let's not think about it that much. And then the drop continues. So when we go up on the 15, the drop is continuing. So the manipulation has already been put in, so I won't be waiting for any kind of manipulation to happen. Now I'll be looking to execute on some sells. Now since the daily, like an objective has already been hit, the other thing I will base on is the, what's it called, standard deviations. So let's put on the sessions. Right, so this is for today. Wait a minute, we're on Wednesday, right? Okay, so what's this? Oh, Asia. I don't know why I was for sure. Great, so standard deviation. So we've hit the 4th standard deviation level, which means like we're oversold, if I can call it like that. So let's just wait and see. So you can see we're rejecting the 5-minute gap there. Some consolidation. Right now we get the manipulation in the 5-minute gap. Potential entry in the making. Sweep shift. Let's see. Okay, this is when we sell. Very good retracement to the upside. The first presented fair value gap was so far from it. Here I think we will like have small targets, and another good thing is that here we can enter best of the 2 playbooks. Like we have a fair value gap right here, an order block, like if we have like a dropping model, an order block, right? So the entry goes in there, stop right there, and if we go up on the 5, where's the 1 hour? So let's see the next possible standard deviation level. This candle closes in 10 minutes, so we better use it to the max. So we could have a 1-to-1 to here. Keep in mind we're in a fair value gap, so yeah, the odds are stacked kind of against us. So 24 handle stop loss. If risk 1, that means 24 times 20, $480. So let's sell 1. Have my stop loss right there and a small TP. Okay, wait, so this is a stop loss. I think we could cut it early. You can see it hits full TP, sorry, full SL, and ends up running higher. So let's see if you can journal this right here. Okay, back next. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one right here. So it was a good setup, and so what went wrong? I think I should create like a backtesting backtesting trade notes, because I won't be filling all of this for just the backtesting trades. But I think what went wrong is like we had already achieved the daily target, so had already achieved the daily target. So that's another lesson. Now, was there a possible entry like at the moment where we could enter at 950, 947, but we had a really small retracement. That's why like it requires like a sharp eyes. If you see this small retracement, we have this order block here, change in the state, fair value gap, literally everything. SMT with this high here, well, I think there is from here to here. You look at this, all these highs are relating, so it's a huge SMT. This one from relatively equal highs, while this one run the highs, so it's an SMT obviously. Now, start of a new AM session the next day. Got the daily time frame. Ooh, look at this way, look at the way like the market ends up driving higher. I like the way we framed the daily bias, like how we ran sell side, then later on pushed higher. So the PM session could also be another potential time to trade. Not that I haven't started like trading it yet, but I think it could provide some potential opportunities. Let's see, for example here, like open, starts rallying higher, so there's pretty much there's not much inside here, but I think there could be an entry for someone. So we have a V-shaped recovery already, so we're extra bullish. Now let's go back to the daily so we can frame the bias and we remove all of this. So the prediction played out really well. 4 hour, this is a very huge premium wick that I think we could deal with. And this, I don't know why this huge candle is really good. And let's mark that on ES as well. It's this, and there's also the consequent encroachment of this huge, really long wick. Now, down to the 4 hour, you can see we had a good retracement into a fair value gap. Where is the rectangle tool? Very good retracement here. Pretty much the same thing on ES. Now 1 hour, you can see a run on liquidity. So since we have like a sweep and the shift will potentially retrace lower, but I don't, okay, not that I don't think that it could happen, but even if it could happen, we're like I'm overall bullish. So let's mark this for a fair value gap as well. And now down to the 1 hour, you can see that there is a London lows sell side here. Dropped, run some lows here, so could possibly be able to drive higher. What news did we have today? So we had some news drivers that ran the lows on Thursday 26th. Wholesale inventory, okay, not bad. Now let's wait and see. But where's the minute opener? Midnight open is like directly close to this low, so we already traced midnight open like in London. Okay, good PA so far. We're so close to the daily high. Wonder what happened inside here. Was some retracement to first presented fair value gap. Haven't seen any sort of manipulation yet though. That's why I'm sitting on my hands. Okay, so it start dropping after hitting the daily move. And you can see that after dropping, like, we get a good retracement back into the first presented fair value gap, and then we drop. So incorporating first presented fair value gap in my analysis. And then we trace back and then we start dropping. So I'm really tempted to take like a sell inside here. Why? We'll run buy side, right? Then we'll create an inversion, we'll trace back to it, dropped, create another entry opportunity. But then this is not in the plan of being bullish. This is where like I'm puzzled. Like, should I take this trade or not? But let's just wait and see. So I've not backtested this much enough, and you can see that I'm not clear with my targets, neither my SLs. So just wait. Now back to the 5. We have a very beautiful SMT. So SMT is like manipulation. Since it has happened like somewhere else, then that means like it's pretty much the same thing that could happen here as well. So on the 3-minute, it's looking good. But 3-minute, the reason I like it is because we left behind this fair value gap after the shift. And if price could drop here, we'll find a buy possibility. Okay, retracement to 5-minute fair value gap after rejection up here. And I think price could be about to go higher. So what will be this SMT? It's like the sweep. What did I just say? It's like the sweep. Yeah, it's like the manipulation. Then we shift internally. Then the retracement. I don't think we were gonna go like all the way lower for discount, but I think I can wait for that as well. From here to here. Let's see if we can drop lower. Okay, now this shows me like how this month is gonna go. So yeah, it was like some retracement to the first presented fair value gap, honestly. So next day open. Okay, now let's remove all of this. This was Thursday, we on Friday, 27th of January. So what am I thinking for this 27th of Jan? I see first, this is where price closed, this is where it opened. So we have a new week open gap. Pretty much the same thing, just gotta rename it. So what part does this play? I still think we're bullish, right? So this could be the end dog will be the draw. So we've got equilibrium, right? So this is the consequent encroachment of the premium week. We haven't tapped into it yet, so I think we could probably drop to this close candle, then push higher. But let's see what the lower time frame looks like. It will confirm more. Now, okay, this is confusing. Thursday closed here though. Next day opened. Something is wrong with the way I united the candles. I think this will be the gap then why is it looking like this? scales and lines, status canvas. I don't see anything change. Okay, drop in the 1 hour. Like, this is what I can see so far. Okay, I think it's drawing. This thing is drawing like the days depending on midnight. I don't know. Okay, so we have this new whatever open gap pushed right into it in the morning. So I think it will be setting up for some kind of drop, but a low hanging fruit will be this and this, these pre-market lows. Manipulation, no shift yet. What news did we have today? Personal spending, okay. What kind of news is that? I really don't know. Okay, let's wait and see. So get a push into the end dog, run this high and this one, so a bigger SMT. Okay, SMT invalidated. This is one of the days where I'll sit on my hands. Like, yeah, I guess no reason for me to enter here. Where is the minute open at, by the way? We're traced to the midnight open on 8:30 at 9, then we rally higher. So SMT validated. This is useless. So we end up hitting the consequent encroachment of the daily wick. I think here we can find short-term sells. We have this VI here. Is this a 15? Yeah, and this fair value gap here. So if we put in our retracement, then those will be the potential targets. But here we can have like a small 1-to-1 internally. This stop right there above that gap, and then target into the inversion. Why is this? We've dropped, we shifted retracement into the gap, and you're probably saying like the manipulation. We are rejecting a higher time frame POI. So it's a bit like enough reason to go higher. Let's check the daily as well. So ES is also approaching high. So ES is approaching the, what's it called? need to open MNQ here so I can take less risk on this thing. So how's the 2 minute, by the way? Got a block, regular gap, inversion, retracement. So let's sell this thing. If we take one contract, it's okay, no need to use MNQ. So let's do it like this. Tracement into the volume imbalance. Okay, this is a stop loss, quick one. Was this like a 5-minute retracement into a gap? So this is a stop out. This is a stop out. I need to debate on it. Alright, now we put in this. So I think we're waiting for the manipulation, regardless that we are in a POI. That is also crucial. So it's a lesson I've just learned from this, except if we have an SMT, which we didn't. But here we have a sweep and an SMT from here to here. So there is this SMT like this. I think I need to change the layout. Okay, very beautiful drop. Why is it delaying? We wait. Okay, next day, the daily. This is an FP week. You can remove this. We've already hit the consequent encroachment of this huge premium wick. Now we've got this thing here, a value gap, which means we could most likely put in some manipulation into this daily low. Okay, this is the buy side, and we've got another sell side liquidity right here. Now I think we're gonna go for sell side, rejecting the consequent encroachment. Formed some 4 inversions in the 1 hour. Well, what can I see? We have some gaps from London down to 15. This market's already running higher, like on ES. I think we also pretty much do the same thing, waiting for a manipulation to the upside. Okay, manipulation right there, and an SMT here, very clean. And oh god, inversion, retracement. Okay, let's see how this candles close. Okay, this is another SMT, and we are respecting the first presented fair value gap. It's not a fair value gap that I usually trade, but it's a first presented fair value gap, so it's crucial to the entries. So I stop above these highs, my target, pre-market lows, all these lows here. They also formed an SMT here, so yeah, if we're wrong, then yeah, I mean it's normal. So we could target these sell side levels there. And how much we're gonna risk? 1 contract. Sell it. Okay, now where's the order? It's delaying. What's this though? Going to raid. Okay, what's this? Sell. Okay, I think there are okay, it opened 2 contracts. I'd like to close both positions and open one. Okay, yeah, I imagine if I put 2, then it hits stop loss. I mean, it wouldn't be something that I'm willing to lose. Very quick stop here. But what did I do wrong? Let's check out. Manipulation was clear, the shift was clear, the retracement was clear. I wonder if we go back to the 1 hour. We've got it. Oh, bro, look at this SMT here. So you confirm the market bullish inside here. SMT. And look at how market's running. Put in a manipulation right there, so we were wrong about this. Look at this. What's this called? Manipulation, right? Now go down to 1 minute after putting in the manipulation, push right up, create a fair value gap, and then put a block. So entry will be here, stop below the low, and see what happens. Pushes higher. Now let's suppose we didn't care about that entry model. We're just waiting for retracement. Let's see if we get one. If we can retrace to potential this gap, then that will be abundant for the entry. Oh, very aggressive retracement. For which I think let's check the 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not taking this. This is like some seek and destroy. We retraced into the 1 hour. And remember, we could potentially draw lower to those gaps there. So let's wait and see. So yeah, we'll get the entry, but it's like 52 points. It's actually okay, but is it worth it though? Like if you enter here, you stop right there and you target somewhere there. It's like 1.5 hour. All right, so 5 minutes. It's like seeking and destroying. So where's the first present fair value gap? I want to anchor it to everything that's happening and see what happens. So we drop below it, retrace back into it here, and here retrace back into the first presented fair value gap, and then we reject, go higher. So sell side that I was targeting ends up getting hit, but did I take a winner? No, a loser. Let's check how the statistics are looking so far. 33%. On the back testing dashboard, I thought like there were some break-evens here. So we run this low here. Okay. Now there's some SMTs in these highs. Now, is it possible to frame an entry inside here? Well, we've shifted here, tracement into the gap. This could be the first entry, potential entry. Like this push into this gap, because it's the first one that we could see here. Just stop here. It will be aggressive, but it will be good. Then it sells off to the first fair value gap, which rejects, it retraces to, then it starts dropping. And this is the sell side. So if you take the sell side from here, that will be 50 handles. So bias correct, execution wrong. Execution was wrong here. Like we executed against what we had analyzed before. 15. So January was a flat month. I think this is the last day of January. And as we had like planned it on the previous day, you can see we end up taking out these lows. So yeah, we could have got a winner there, but we screwed it up, so that's on us. Now this day could be, I think it's gonna be bullish as we reject this daily gap and the order block here in the 1 hour. We've read some lows, so pretty confident that we could potentially draw higher. But ES has one. What news do we have at 8:30? S&P employment cost index. I'm gonna remove. Oh, this is daily gap, by the way. One hour. This the block changing state. I think we could get a retracement right here into the open. Okay. SMT on this highs here. This here and this here. Where's the first presented fair value gap? Open, we're here. So this is the first presented fair value gap. Yet another retracement back to the 15, to the first presented fair value gap. It's not discount enough for me to enter though. So price ends up heading higher. So very crazy day. Next day open. So we're now in Feb. Let's review the stats so far. It's the same. So we're bullish, as I had thought. Now, I don't know, but by the way I want to like frame my model, I'm trying to frame it like we're entering in like in where we're not in discount is not that good. Let's say for example we're in the 5 minute, right? So here is the market open. You can see how choppy this PA was. not disregarding that even in the afternoon it was. Probably it's because left week price conditions. But see, this first present favorite gap here, we can execute on it. But did we see a manipulation? Well, look at where it is, right here on the 1 hour. So yeah, we don't know about executing on that. So now on the daily, obviously still bullish, even though we've already taken out a daily high. Okay. Now when you go on the daily, what's this? Are these wicks? Oh yeah, they were this. These are the Asia stuff. So this was a daily high. It's a 4 hour. The only PDRA that we could have is here. We'll have more, such as this 4 hour gap here. Okay, I think like my best here is looking bullish. So like incorporating this 4 hour gap will be going against my and so I think this 4 hour gap could reject, maybe it would take out the lows and then we go higher. So far that's how I think the profile would look like. Now minute open right here, very close to some London lows, pre-market highs. So these will be the targets. Now we're in a 15-minute fair value gap here, so be cautious about it. Okay, very good drop. Manipulation on this low here. So some I don't like it than some teaser sweep. This huge wick provides a difference. Let me check it out though. Like the way we trace back to the order block. Okay. Nothing in my interest. Okay, very crazy consolidation inside there. 15-minute gap disrespected here. Run the lows. No entry so far. Price is choppy. Retracement into a 5-minute gap. 5-minute gap. The 5-minute gap. We have an S&P. This is some crazy chop. So, what was we trading that day? Let's check how the calendar is looking though. No trades yet. So, I think so far it's looking good. Even though it took like a couple losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 wins. So, it's like 2 or 5. Like 2 wins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. Oh yeah, it took 2 trades here, so it makes it like 2/6, 3.3, correct. So, but I still don't understand why this is 1 2. And it's updated. Okay, crazy. Why is it showing me this month? So let's see, start date to end date. So I'd like to select 2023 to 2023, Jan, December. Good. Now how does one enter it? Oh yeah, the dates. 1st Jan, the end of December. So this is it, and I think I'm gonna close the session here. You don't need to over backtest, you just need to learn slowly by slowly as time goes on. And I think this will be all for today's session, and until next time, stay blessed. Peace.